What's going on, Bear fam? So welcome to a new series. This is called the Who Will Win series, in my opinion. So essentially what this series is going to be is it's going to be a series of where I take two characters, it could be from Marvel and DC, mash them up together, have them go head to head in my head, go over some of the facts and statistics of it, and give my opinion on who would win based off those facts and statistics. I'm going to try to be as unbiased as possible because I do have a few favorites. But again, like I said, it's all my opinion. So if you guys disagree or there's facts that you guys would have liked me to say or talk about, please let me know down in the comments. I genuinely want to hear what you guys have to say. And I'm a big Marvel and DC geek. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get started. Today, the two people that I'm putting against each other are two Marvel characters. You guys know and love them. Part of the Avengers. We got one as Hulk, and we got one as Iron Man. So, I'm going to go ahead and start off with Hulk. So, we all know that Hulk's abilities kind of vary in terms of his anger level. So, in the Avengers, you see that not only is his human self, Bruce Banner, this really genius level intellect type person. He is a genius. That is without a doubt. He possesses a lot of knowledge in nuclear fusion and gamma radiation. And so with that being said, his human self is very knowledgeable. But when he turns into the Hulk, this is where things start to get interesting. He possesses super healing. He also has invulnerability. So when you think of invulnerability, dude is a tank. He can't take really much damage. I mean, he can take damage and he can get hurt, but it takes a ton, and I mean a ton of damage. If you guys, and this has spoiler alerts, I'm just saying this now. In the, I will put this in the beginning of the video, spoiler alert. In the movie Civil War, or no, not Civil War, Endgame, I think it was Endgame, where Hulk takes on Thanos in a scene. And he does decent, but Thanos essentially just beats the heck out of him. So yes, he has invulnerability, but he does have a weakness where he can take only so much damage from such hard hitters. Now, if it was somebody like Captain America or, Black Widow, trying going head to head, then obviously his invulnerability would be too much for them. And not to mention his anger. And moving into the anger, the more he gets angry, the more powerful he gets, the stronger he gets. So he's definitely a force to be reckoned with. So far, we've got super angry, invulnerability, super healing, and a lot. The Hulk is just a beast in general. If we're going off of the comic book Hulk, the comic book Hulk was a little bit more overpowered, just like most of the other comic book characters. The comic book Hulk is even more OP than the Marvel one. The Marvel one's kind of dumbed down a bit, but overall, Hulk is a very sufficient and very aggressive character. His strength and anger really gives him the advantage over most others in the Avengers. And so, let's start here. Eventually he became the smart Hulk, right? Where he could be kind of in Hulk form, but he could still control himself. In the movies, we are going to edit that out. He became a stronger Hulk in terms of he could be himself, but in Hulk form, he was smarter. I know a lot of people didn't agree with this, but it shows some level of intelligence through the Hulk's mind anyways. And maybe some of that intelligence rubbed off, which makes him very dangerous because now he's got the strength and he's got the smarts. So, big guy, a lot of anger, a lot of strength, invulnerability. Hulk's a big dude. He's a good guy. He's definitely a very challenging guy. Now, moving on with Iron Man. So, we've got Iron Man over here now. So, what about Iron Man? Well, throughout the Avengers movies, we know that Iron Man's very smart as well. He is a genius in robotics and engineering. He is absolutely incredible. I mean, he created his own suit out of metal that he was given while he was being taken hostage. So, he's very smart. And not to mention, he does have a lot of suits. if we're going off of the most like up to date on both of them, yeah, the Hulk has strengths and stuff, but Iron Man, or Tony, I guess, when Tony's in his normal state, yeah, he knows how to fight. We've seen that he knows how to fight hand to hand, but he relies on his suits to help him in fights, which is not a bad thing. It does give him an edge in a lot of fights, which is smart. But when he's in the suit, he has a suit for just about every fight. He's got a suit called the Hulkbuster, Veronica. He's got a suit that is completely invulnerable. I don't want to say completely invulnerable. It's the nanotech suit. He's got his Mach 1. He's got, he's got a lot of suits. And, really the most I could say about him, he's very smart. He knows how to fight. He's also got Jarvis on his side for most of the series. I know eventually he has to shift because of Vision, but he has a lot of help. He uses science and facts to his advantage to help him win fights. And when he's in the suit, he's also very powerful. He's got the laser beam on his hand and chest. He's got a lot of weaponry. I mean, in the first Iron Man, you saw him take out, like, what? I'm sorry, not the first Iron Man. Was it the second Iron Man? It was where he, like, landed and, like, shot a little thing out of his neck muscles here on the suit, and it was, like, 16 little missiles, and it... doo-doo-doo. So he's got a lot of weaponry and a lot of devastating weaponry. So yeah, I mean, it's hard to talk about Iron Man because yeah, he's got the suits. He's very skilled in fighting and combat, and he's very smart. However, when it comes to a head-to-head fight on the Hulk. Now, we have seen it in the movies firsthand, Hulk and him going head-to-head, because in the Avengers Age of Ultron, Hulk attacked a city or a town, and Iron Man was on his own taking on the Hulk, so he had to call Veronica, which was the Hulkbuster, and try to trap him. Now, aside from that fight, we're going to kind of edge that out, because this is just more opinion-based on what I think. So, to match them up, you've got both these two. When you think about it, Hulk's got the strength overall. He's invulnerable to a lot of damage, okay? However, in the current state, if we're negating the fact that we have the smart Hulk, let's push him out. Let's keep it on the standard Hulk. Iron Man, in my opinion, has the upper advantage. Now, it's very close, though. Iron Man really has to be on it. He really has to make sure he has backup suit parts for Veronica. He really has to be on Hulk 24/7, because if Hulk even gets on his back or even gets too angry and just rips off pieces, Iron Man has to make sure he has replacements for that. It would be a very, very close fight. And the reason that I say that as well is because they're both very smart. Hulk does have some level of intelligence. He knows how to take down things. And, even though Iron Man has the Hulkbuster, we've seen time and time again where the Hulk's gotten out of places that we didn't think he'd be able to get out of at all. And so, using an example from the movie, when Iron Man tried surrounding him in those metal things to try to keep him in there, the Hulk just dug out underground and jumped out of the ground, like, just right next to it. So he definitely shows a level of intelligence that we probably don't give him enough credit for. So overall, my winner is going to be Iron Man. Now, I know that you could say the other way around, that if Iron Man did not have the Hulkbuster, I agree with you, I genuinely don't think he could hold off the Hulk if he didn't have the Hulkbuster, because of the sheer fact that Hulk is just so powerful. I mean, even one of Iron Man's normal suits just would be shredded apart, and unfortunately, Iron Man would not be in a good situation. Even though he's super, super smart, and I'm sure he'd probably have a backup plan, but if he was just out there in his Mark 42 and just fighting the Hulk, it wouldn't really bode well for him. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I like talking about this. This brings my inner nerd out, my inner geek out, and yeah. If you guys agree, if you guys disagree with the outcome of this video, please let me know. I genuinely want to hear what you guys think. Maybe throw in more facts that I'm not bringing up. And I'm purposely not bringing up certain facts for you guys so you guys can bring it up and start discussions in the comments. Now, please, 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 please keep the comments fair, safe, and nice. This is a safe community. You know, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. I don't want to have to ban people. I've said this before. And so, you know, keep it civil. Keep it, I want to say, hey, stop it. Keep it civil. Keep it, you know, fun for everybody. It's just a conversation, essentially. So, you know, Hulk and Iron Man are both very good characters. I love them both. They're probably, like, up in my top 3. But yeah, so if you guys want to see me do other characters eventually, let me know. I am perfectly happy with doing any characters. I mean, heck, if you wanted me to do the Joker versus Black Panther, you let me know, guys. Seriously, it's a fun series, and I'm gonna enjoy it. I really enjoyed doing this one today. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, links are in the description. Go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe button. Go ahead and show me some love. And other than that, I hope you guys have a bear-tastic day.